Welcome back to Moves to Mate Chess Endgame on Vincent Does Chess. Thanks for tuning in, and today we're looking at how to checkmate with a rook and a pawn. Let's get right into it, and I'll get set up and see you on the other side. So, if you remember from our queen chess video, we have a pawn, but it's on one of our bad files. So we need support. In this situation, it would end up being a draw, because if it's white to move, you want to get the king out, or rook out. It doesn't matter, but because otherwise, if you do, like, pawn up to check, and then you take, you both take, and then it's just race to the pawn. You win, and you force him back to here in a stalemate. However, if you have an extra rook, you can checkmate with just a rook, which I'll show you in a bit. However, you'll want to move the rook directly behind the pawn, and then just keep pushing the pawn. When you can't move the pawn, move the king once. If he ever goes there, well, you won, because you're gonna win the race. Queen can't take it because of the rook. However, if he retreats back, well, now it's his move again. Check. Another passing move with the king. Check. Passing move with the king. And let's do that again with me, actually. Check. Passing move with the king back here. From that square to that square. And now he either has to go there or there. Check. Simple. Going to be quite simple with a rook and a queen versus his king. However, what if you don't have the luxury of an extra pawn? So, king's going to get that center of the board, as we talk about earlier in Moves to Mate. This series will take the king and the queen to the, or the king and the rook at this time, to the edge. You're going to want white to move that rook over to the edge. And get our kings opposing. Now he's going to either move here or here. If he retreats at any of these stages, take with the rook, that extra square. Here, you're going to want to move your rook closer to your king than the opponent's, but at least 2 squares away. So here or here in this scenario. Well, we start here, so we have to go there. Well, it's his move, and if he goes back diagonally any of these, cut him off. If he goes back over here, cut him off. If he goes over here, chase, and you're in a very similar position. Eventually he'll get to the edge of the board where he'll have to come back. Check. He'll move back here, here, here. Oppose with the king, and you're starting again. Let's say he goes here, move your rook closer to the other, to your king than theirs. If he comes back right away, check. If he steps back, take one up. If he continues this way, you can chase him until he decides to come back or is forced by the edge of the board once again. So, here we go. It's now his move. Bang. Check. Over there. Being very forceful with these pieces today. So it's black to move here. Rook closer to your own side. And pretty quick here we'll see. Check. That he will be mated. So this is going to clearly be a bit shorter of a video today. However, that is how you checkmate with merely a king and a rook. I'm glad to see you here on Vince Does Chess. Feel free to leave a like, and if you're new here, a subscribe. We post channels like this, or videos like this, almost every single day. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, and goodbye.